Hello, happy Thursday. It's been a weird day already. I have to get ready. I have workmen coming to the house. So I'm a little earlier than I normally am. Sorry, my camera looks fuzzy. Okay, is that better? So I had an appointment this morning, and then they're coming between 1 and 3. So I want to be ready by 1. So if you're hopping on, say hello. If you're catching the replay, say replay. And if I can help you with anything, you're going to comment Thursday. So we're going to see how many products it takes to make my face look like me, just a little bit more put together. So I'm going to use a few things. Our free product changed this morning. So it is a lip stain, and we will use that today. It is in the color Delighted, which we'll see how that goes on. So anyway, that is our new product with any 3 items. So we are going to dive in and see what we can do. So I am going to use, we're going to start out, and I'm going to call it 2 products. It's my primer. And after my mishap yesterday, no matter what I do, I'm putting it on the lid. If you watched yesterday's video, I put primer on a brush, and I went like this, and the primer dropped straight on my shirt. And my shirt was the shirt I was wearing to dinner. So that was fun. All right, I'm going to come in with BB cream. So primer and BB cream, that's 2 products, right? It's basically primer and foundation, although it's not foundation because it's a tinted moisturizer. So we're going to get all that mixed up. So right there's 2 products. We're keeping count. Count with me, as I would say to our granddaughter. Count with me. She's so funny. She just turned 3, and she's brilliant. Let me just start with that. She's brilliant. Almost too good for her own, like too smarty for her own good, you know? But she used to, not quite as much as anymore, but she used to count, and she would go 1, like she'd point to something. 1, 2, and then she'd go 3, 4, 5, like, but she was only pointing to the 3rd thing. It was like, okay, well, almost. Then she's like, so there's 6. And I'm like, well, there's really only like 4, if you wouldn't count 1 as the 3 of them. Anyway, it's just too funny. But it's funny to see how she is now based on how she was even just a year ago, how much she's changed, how much she's matured, how much she's learned. I mean, she's just, you know, she's our only granddaughter. She's our only grandchild, period. So, of course, we think she's brilliant. But I really think she is very smart for her age. All right. See, I just, BB cream is my jam for the summer. SPF 30. All right, so that was 2 products. Wipe off my lid. All right, this is 3 because I need setting powder when it's going to be nearly 100. I need that to not be shiny because it's going to be shiny all on its little own, because welcome to summer. We might be able to get in the pool this weekend. It didn't quite hit 100 yesterday. They were predicting it was going to, but it didn't. Something about humidity and the dry line, and I don't know, whatever. But our pool warmed up, so that's helpful. All right, there we go. So that would be my recommendation for my face foundation, right? Primer, BB cream, setting powder. Then we build from there. All right, color stick for bronzer. So now we're up to 4. So I'm having our sprinklers looked at. we had gotten so much rain in the spring, I hadn't really turned them on. And then a few weeks ago, it kind of stopped raining as much. And I was like, okay, time to like turn those back on and let them do their thing. Excuse me, hold on. Ugh. A pound on my nose for bronzer and it just, just wants to run. Anyway, I turned sprinklers on and a couple days later, our neighbor comes and rings the doorbell, and we have alley parking and our garages are all in the back. So we don't really see our neighbors that often. Like, you have to be intentional to see your neighbors, except for the neighbor on this side, not the one that was doing the tree stuff the other day. The other neighbor, they have a circular driveway out front and they park both their cars out front. I don't know why. I would park my car in the garage all day long, you know, if I had that option. So anyway, they park out front. I have no idea what they do for a living, but apparently he's up and out early because our sprinklers go on at like, I don't know, 5:30, something early in the morning. So that in the heat of the summer, it's still cool outside, right? That's the whole point. So anyway, he comes knocking on the door and he's like, I took a video, which I'm like, wow, thanks. So we have a sprinkler head near his home on that side that is just shooting straight up, like the sprinkler head's broken or whatever. So I called, they've been out before, so I called and they're coming out today to repair that, just do a once over, make sure they're all shooting the right direction, you know, all of that, because we're not expecting rain anymore. So now we're back to doing like twice a week. We have to mow the lawn, not mow the lawn, water the lawn, sorry, in order to make the lawn grow. All right. I'm not counting tools like eyebrow pencil and eyelash curler. So I'm up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm up to 5. All right. What do I want to do on my eyes? Well, let's use a palette. This will be 6. Yeah, so we're going to be under 10. If this is 6, mascara will be 7. And then all we really have left is like lip gloss and, or the lip stain, that's the free item right now. And then I might put a gloss on top of that. We'll see how it looks by itself. So I hope our Dallas Stars can win tonight. They're in Winnipeg, so we don't get to go, but we're gonna watch. And if they win tonight, it is series over. Well, that didn't work out very well. There we go, there we go, there we go. But we're so tired of being the late game. So there's 2 games tonight because there's another game that starts earlier, but they're on the East Coast, so they always let them go first. And since we're in the Central, they make us go second. But lately, their game never ends on time. So our game that's supposed to start at 8:30 Central has been starting at 8:50 or 9 o'clock, or it's just like, come on. Okay, I need sleep. All right. Mascara. Yeah, love this mascara. It is my favorite. you haven't tried this from me, it would be my top. I mean, this I would say this mascara even beats the BB cream. And y'all know how much I love the BB cream. So if you're in need of a new mascara, let's try this Quadra. Again, you should be changing your mascara every 3 to 4 months, or when it starts to get dry or flaky, like clumpy, right? Mine was getting very clumpy, and I noticed it more as the day wore on, like, because when I first put it on right here, it looks fine. And then I go into my bathroom, there's a light that like shines on the top of my head. It's very strange, but it also gives a different illumination of things. And I was surprised at how kind of clumpy my mascara looked. I had just gone too long and not changed it. Even though I had a backup already. I told y'all, when there's a product that I know I'm going to use, like the mascara, if I don't have a backup when I open a new one, then that goes on my list and that gets ordered. Next time I place an order, a new Quadra will go in there, so that it's waiting for me when I'm ready to open it. All right, let's see what this lip stain is all about. I have never used this shade. Oh, well, that's pretty. Wow. I like that. That's awesome. I don't even think I need a lip gloss on top of it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've used 8 products on my face only. Pretty good. Less than 10. I love it. Quick and easy. Again, we're not doing full glam. We're just getting ready so that I don't scare the workmen when they ring the doorbell. Because, you know, sometimes you just need to be a little put together. Oh, don't kink my hair headband. Okay, that's going to do it. I will see y'all tomorrow. Have a good day.